town of Atlanta. So people who say their vote doesn't matter, my response is always, don't give in to the narrative. If your vote didn't matter, then why would people have fought so hard to keep you from voting? Why is there something called voter suppression? Why did it take till the 60s for poll taxes to be
And let's...
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at center. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Kept alive. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Now Lowry, Anunoby in the corner. Siakam outside for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. He did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Outside Lowry. Inside, and stolen by Tatum. Brown with it, picked up by VanVleet. And the dunk by Brown.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Over to the left wing. For 3, VanVleet, and Tatum pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Walker the pass to Tatum. That shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Here's Hayward. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's VanVleet. Anunoby has the open look. Traps in the tray.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Brown. Tice with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. Brown with the bounce pass. And the dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Hayward. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from VanVleet. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Anunoby kicks to Ibaka. VanVleet wide open. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Walker. And Siakam has it in the corner. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus All's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Cantor checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Van Vliet left side. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Now here is Lowry.
2,000, we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the Raptors with some changes. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Siakam. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Boston, Robert Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Stolen by Smart. Now the pass to Cantor. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here is Lowry. Back to Powell. Outside Lowry. Yep, that one goes.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. To the paint. Cantor, the pass to Brown. To the middle. Just. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Gasol with the rebound. Raptors with the lead. Hollis Jefferson with it. Out guarded by Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher finds Hollis Jefferson. At the elbow, it's Gasol over Williams. No good from Gasol. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a three to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch five. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Toronto shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Green, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smart against Powell. And it's Williams with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. With the second effort, Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Davis kicks to Powell. To the inside. Boucher. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. From outside the arc. Gasol. And Gasol able to finish.
And this is why you got to put a body on Gasol. Great size and anticipation on the glass.
Here's Williams. Boucher with the rebound.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Here's Smart, and there's the feed to Williams. And the rejection by Ibaka. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker at the top of the key. Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Siakam. One-on-one here. VanVleet passes to Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Back to Wanamaker. Kicks it to Green. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 9 feet out. Boston. No good that time either. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Celtics trail by 4 to halt the run, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Up top, Ibaka. Outside, Davis. Over to the wing. Stolen by Smart. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Wanamaker. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. No good there. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 3. Smart dishes to Williams. It's good. He's got 12.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. VanVleet passes to Siakam. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's stolen by Ibaka. VanVleet finds Ibaka. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. That shot off. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points was. And that'll about.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling and yes, it brings back a lot of fun memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Here is Hayward. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam, and it's in there. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
Love watching Hayward fight through the contact. You see the improved strength working for him.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Williams finds Hayward. 5 on the clock. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Lowry from outside sinks the triple. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Shoots over Walker. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Williams with the block. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the good.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Williams against Van Vliet. Here's Lowry, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lowry's got 11.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Raptors leading by 5. Lowry from outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Hayward passes to Walker. Back to Hayward. Outside, Walker. There's the pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. They get it again. Tice. Back to Hayward. Outside, Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum's shot is off. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lowry. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good on the putback.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Walker. The offensive rebound. And it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, the never quit attitude of Brown. Outstanding at remaining engaged and keeping plays going.
Outside Lowry. And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, you can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Gasol finds Hollis Jefferson. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Smart. Here's Tatum. The putback. He can't get that one to fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. 2 shots. And so he hits both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Powell kicks to Davis. Passes to Boucher. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
Oh, like a freight train running downhill. Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Powell. Back to Davis. Stolen by Kanter. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Left side Gasol. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The 3 from Davis. Here's Boucher. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Oh, you love the movement. I mean, Brown just zipping these passes over quickly.
Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Walker's shot is off. Raptors are gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Loads it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Massive boot there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the paint, it's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And slammed up by Tatum.
And you love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
And the pass to Lowry. Out to the right wing. Anunoby. Off target with his 3. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And stolen by Siakam. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And Siakam throws it down.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way. A putback. The kick out to Tatum. Smart on the wing. They get the rebound. The three ball. Got it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Van Vliet. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Anunoby. It's off.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep it moving.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
taxes to be removed? Why did Black people have to wait for amendments to be passed in order to vote? People have been fighting to keep people of color from coming to the polls and recognizing their power for a reason, but I'm not going to give up. If I give up, then what am I saying about my future kids? What am I saying about the future of my community? We're all going to have to step forward, put our feet.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Hits it from three-point range. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Allen. Walker with some nice D. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Brown the pass to Tatum. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Allen. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. KD can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Tatum is a scorer, but he also has solid court vision. Really good job of using his quickness to penetrate to the basket.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to LeVert. KD on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to...
Whoa, what a finish!
Good. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. He feeds it to Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Brown the pass to Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Allen dishes to KD. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Brooklyn trailing, and here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and then Durant with the jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Down kicks to Tice. Three-pointer, Hayward. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lobbed up there for KD. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the game.
Now here's Brown, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter comes in for Daniel Tice, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. LeVert the pass to Durant. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now Brown following Durant's three-point attempt. Brown, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
Kanter inside. Dinwiddie covering. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to KD. But they recover it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Nets also changing it up. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Karis LeVert. Harris kicks to Prince. Back to Harris. Prince outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Williams. Tatum out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the Boston 5. It's tipped. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Boston. Harris looking it over. From deep. Let's keep it alive. Here's Jordan out left of the wing for the 3. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Here's Williams, outside Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Luwawu. Count that bucket. Luwawu's got his first basket of the night.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Celtics trail by 4. Hayward on the wing. Lets it go. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
On the wing, Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pulls up for 3. The rebound by Prince.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Williams. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. Brown is checked in for Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Here's Durant. Allen trying to break free.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. The rebound by Prince.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Now, here's Kanter. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Durant, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Kanter, the pass to Hayward. Kanter kicks to Hayward. Back to Kanter. And here's Brown outside. The offensive rebound. Tice. For 3, Hayward. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal. And Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the team. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Outside for Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for KD.
Kyrie never backs off on the defensive end. Always scrapping and hustling.
Tatum's shot is off. The Nets with the lead. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Down low. Stolen by Walker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Brown with it. Guarded now by Irving. And it's Brown missing. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets to the middle. And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Irving kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for KD. It's stolen by Tice. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie against Tatum. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
And taken away by Brown. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Tice passes to Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And the Nets making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. Smart misses. Nets trail by 3. Now the pass to Harris. Over Tatum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. Boston shooting their first free throws of this one.
During his rookie season, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals. A rare opportunity, and that young fella delivered at a high level.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Harris outside. Back to LeVert. From deep three-point range, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Prince, right side. They swipe it. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. That quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Tatum. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I love to see Joe Harris not settling, instead choosing to be opportunistic and mixing up his offensive attack.
Williams gets to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving passes to Allen. It's deflected. Here's Williams. Rejected by Harris. Got a piece of it. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Williams. Outside Tatum. Boston again missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And the basket is good. LeVert's got his first points of the night.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, but I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
And Williams is right there.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Nets trail by 5. And stolen by Tatum. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's good. 2 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Deflects the pass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Durant, no good. Boston leading by 4. Here's Smart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Smart's got his first 2 points. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. KD on the wing. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Inside. Hayward on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie is checked in for Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Pass to LeVert. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Allen outside. On the wing, Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Three-pointer, Hayward. Trifecta.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
Off the inbound pass. Allen trying to break free. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles him.
And it's Brown missing. And here are the Nets. And KD, here we go. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
Here's Durant. Count it!
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
19 seconds left in the game. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Out to the wing. Back to Hayward. The 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for...
Years to the side, not let that narrative drive us, and let the strength of our vote, of our voice, of where we are right now matter. It has to matter. My name is Maria Taylor, and I'm voting because of voter suppression and lack of educational resources. In the state of Georgia, there's a
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. The activity in front of the Brooklyn Music, and with tip-off coming.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Ari can't get that one to fall. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Allen. He feeds it to KD. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
VanVleet against Dinwiddie. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside, KD. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Wound up there for Allen. It doesn't go for him. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving passes to Allen. The kick out to Irving. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. No good. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
To the middle. Here's Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
VanVleet wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Allen. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Ibaka. Siakam finds VanVleet. Back to Siakam. Ibaka the pass to Siakam. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And a wide open look for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Ibaka in the post. Defended by Allen. 8 feet away. Ibaka, no luck.
you know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Wow, the skills at his size. Durant makes a number of moves every game that just leaves you shaking your head.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Lowry for three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
On the wing, Irving. Lowry covering. Back to Irving. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's LeVert missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 5-point game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lowry against Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Over Lowry. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 3. The second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, Terrence Davis is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Boucher in at the 4.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Over to the left wing. There's the pass to Jordan. Gasol with the steal. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Powell finds Gasol. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Gasol is so skilled at completing these and-one opportunities. You have to really wrap him up if you want to prevent him from draining the shot.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Harris with it. Picked up by Davis. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Jordan out to Harris. The 3 goes up again to the wing on the left. Stripped away. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Luwawu, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Boucher finds Davis. Powell for 3. That one's not going to go. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving against Davis. Harris outside. Back to Irving. The feed to Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And then for Toronto, Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Red Van Vliet comes in for Norman Powell.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Passes it to LeVert. Durant just inside the line. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Six to shoot. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Nets. And Durant, here we go. And KD throws it down.
It's a pick-your-poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
The shot's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And now a 4-point Raptor lead. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A deep three from Durant. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Stolen by LeVert. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. LeVert against Van Vliet. Down low. And Ibaka slams it in.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Pass to LeVert. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. They did not want to go into halftime trailing. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
Great hustle by KD, staying competitive after the miss.
Outside for Lowry. Raptors moving the ball around. To the wing right side. Fires from 18. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. KD passes to Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Allen's got 6.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's 13 points for Kyle Lowry.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Allen slams it in.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
To the left wing. Ibaka finds Lowry. Fires top of the key. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And then Durant with the jam.
Beautifully orchestrated play. You put Durant at the finishing end of anything, it's probably a good idea.
Van Vliet outside. The pass to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kyle Lowry.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Pass to Siakam.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Durant. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. Pass to Luwawu. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Raptors trail by 6. Outside, Davis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Harris looking it over. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Boucher kicks to Powell. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Nets leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Prince outside. And there's the pass to Harris. Fires for 3. Tries to save it, and Brooklyn with another turnover here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Passes to Powell. Now Boucher, guarded by Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Luwawu, the pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
And stolen by Jordan. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Nets lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 4. Setting the 4 for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Durant. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Powell. Here's Boucher. Davis finds Powell. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Gasol.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Durant, the pass to Harris. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And finished off by KD.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
Here's Powell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Rondae Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Fast break Toronto. Lowry's got the ball. A putback.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
The Nets with the lead. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Now Lowry. To the paint. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And good that time.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Van Vliet.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Floats it up there for Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Durant with the steal. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Van Vliet against Harris. Van Vliet attacking. And it's sent back by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. The Nets working the ball around now. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. And now a 7-point Nets lead. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. From deep. And the Raptors miss again. Nets leading by 7. Here's Irving. And it's good for 2.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Van Vliet outside to end the run. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. LeVert the pass to KD. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. A chance to extend the lead, get double digits, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Irving. It's Allen on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. From deep three-point range. They get it again. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one, even early on in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.
Georgia, there's a huge gap between the suburbs and the city of Atlanta. It can be that there just aren't as many computers, or you're having teachers with less experience, and these are all barriers to young kids that don't deserve it. And I think that COVID is basically just going to increase the gap that we're seeing in education, because unfortunately African American.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at center. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Count the basket.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Down low. And Tice throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Siakam looking around. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ibaka the pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's denied. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Shoots. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brown, good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Lowry. It's tipped. VanVleet right side. 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Walker with some nice D. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. A second chance effort. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Siakam. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Walker with some nice D. And here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Tatum gets the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Tice finds Hayward. Back to Tice. Outside Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 8. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Kept alive. That shot missing. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And then for Toronto, Marc Gasol's checked in for Siakam. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Williams in for Jason Tatum. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher comes in for Serge Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson sub in for Kyle Lowry. Boucher kicks to Davis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Toronto needs to get off his shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. Powell with the steal. Hollis Jefferson with it. Now guarded by Smart. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Davis. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics leading by 8. It's tipped. Smart dishes to Williams. That one good for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The feed to Williams. Powell against Brown. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Hollis Jefferson finds Gasol. Shoots over Cantor with 4 seconds on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for.
And, of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys there were. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Walker subbed in for Smart. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Tatum for 3. But they'll get another chance. And so Boston again turning it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 16-point game. And it's Lowry penetrating, and Ibaka slams it in.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And here's Tatum for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 7 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Hayward finds Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Van Vliet. And he drops it in from the low post. Now here's Walker. To the inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Shot's good by Walker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Lowry. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. It's deflected. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Anunoby has the open look. Misses the three. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low post game, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love it.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to out in front of the half is Boston. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum, getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the three.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the three ball.
Lowry with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anunoby finds Lowry. The 17-footer got a piece of it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And the Celtics making a change here. Ojeley's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell's checked in. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
From deep three-point range, it's Powell on the wing. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. He gets that one.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Tatum drives in. The shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred Van Vliet. Outside for Gasol. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Hollis Jefferson in the post. Defended by Hayward. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Left side Gasol. Inside. Powell finds Davis. But they get it back. To the right side. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. Over Tatum. Gasol trying to free himself up. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hayward. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's the break. Powell with it. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Tatum. No good that time.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Powell, that's good.
This to me is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Ripped away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the call on the shot that sends him. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Marcus Smart.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Walker against Lowry. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The shot will not fall. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart. Almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Three-pointer, Lowry. Davis on the foul. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Now Siakam. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Davis. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Williams trying to break free. Smart misses. Raptors trail by 17. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to Lowry. Now, here's Siakam. Launches a 3, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Siakam.
Well, there is absolutely no doubt that Kyle Lowry can shoot with range. He can make you pay from out there.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Brown feeling it out a bit. Up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
They double team Walker. Smart kicks to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Smart.
active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Lets it fly from 18. Rebound, Boston. 22 is their biggest lead. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. The second effort. Goes back up. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Walker finds Brown. Now Tatum. From deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Outside Lowry. To the middle and taken away by Brown. It's stolen by Ibaka. Down low. Back to Anunoby. Right wing. Lowry has the open look. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
Well, get to that sweet spot. Nice mid-range jumper by Kyle Lowry.
Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Siakam, good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jaylen Brown.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Smart's checked in for Brown.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
A shot by Lowry, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Three-pointer, Lowry misses the shot. And so it's Boston easily grab it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see.
have less access to high-speed internet. How can you be in a Zoom chat with your teacher if you don't have high-speed internet? Does that mean you're just not going to class? Like, these things are going to continue to divide the range of wealth that we're able to achieve, whether or not we're going to be able to go to college. To me, the most pressing issue has to be education, because that's
and we've got...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Tice trying to break free. Hayward can't hit. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Here's Irving, and the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The 3 from Tatum, and it's sent back by Allen. To the paint. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Basket counts.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
Right side, Durant. Allen passes to KD. Outside, Irving. Back to Durant. Lock at 6. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Walker, and the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone. Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last off-season, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Here's Tice, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And here's Tatum for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Shot's good by Walker.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And see, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
To the inside. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. The kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
LeVert finds KD. That one falls.
And almost 7 feet tall. I mean, Durant is a fantastic interior scorer. He uses his height well.
Tatum's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Hayward leading the charge. Tries again. Pass to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Drills the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 5.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
The pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Hayward grabs the board. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, leading by 5.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown, good.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Nets trail by 9. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And it's Brown missing. And here's Harris from the arc. And it is good! The buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Boston on top. They're up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Ennis Cantor is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Prince wide open. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 4. And the dunk by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Green, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Nets trail by 6. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Irving, good. Irving's got 8 points.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Wanamaker the pass to Cannon. And it's blocked by Jordan. Second shot opportunity, and he can't bank that one in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's stolen by Green. It's Williams with the drive. That one drops for him. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Prince dishes to Harris. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Over to the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Here's Wanamaker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And the Celtics making a change here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Kansas. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Green. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
And Durant, on the move like that, so difficult to defend. Even if you're standing there waiting for him, he can still create an advantage.
And the Nets making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Another shot. The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Looking to get back on track here. And he sinks the layup. Tatum's got his third basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left in the first half. KD passes to Allen. Six to shoot. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
We got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam it when he has room to.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams kicks to Walker. Smart passes to Tatum. Banked in off the glass. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets trail by 7. Allen outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Check out the burst on the big fella. Allen flashing some serious mobility.
Count it, good. Walker's got 8 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Dinwiddie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Tatum on the wing. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And the first one at the line is good. Boston making some changes. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunity.
Did you see that? And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. KD on the wing, guarded by Tatum. LeVert with a wide open look. His 3 pointers off the mark. Got a piece of it. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
It's LeVert on the wing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. And so it's Boston. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. And that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue.
And finished off by Brown.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Wanamaker's checked in. Nets trail by 10. High post, KD. Tatum on him. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Dinwiddie with the steal. And taken away by Brown. Inside. Celtics passing it around. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Irving kicks to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Williams finds Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, you see the confidence building in Brown offensively. I mean, first it was taking over stretches. Now it's taking over games.
Prince outside. Offline with his 3. Boston leading by 7. And Hayward with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
For a player who does special things off the floor, Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's Smart with the drive. Over Jordan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, and you see Smart really developing those hesitations, hands up and up fakes. Becoming very crafty out there.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Kemba Walker is checked in for Brad Wanamaker. The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw good, Jordan.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Prince finds Irving. No one near him. Tries again. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Celtics leading by 10. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Celtics have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Irving.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Harris dishes to Dinwiddie. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Harris, no good.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Walker's shot is off. Nets trail by 10. Pops it up for Jordan.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Allen, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'm a fan of bigs that play with finesse. It helps guys like Allen drive, but also finish.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Smart kicks to Williams. Walker the pass to Smart. Here's Tice. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Smart, the guard. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. Out to Harris. Allen surveying the D. Nets passing it around. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Harris. Boston also with the sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robert Williams. Dinwiddie finds LeVert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Outside Durant. Dinwiddie outside. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 5. The kick out to Irving. Back to Allen. Over Tice. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
He hits the second from the line.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And on the drive, Tatum uses long strides rather than elite quickness to get where he wants to go.
Allen drives in. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to be a load inside.
Here's KD. The dish to Allen. Passes it to LeVert. From downtown. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Allen. Plays it up and banks it in.
The drive from Allen is terrific. It shows a force and speed that gets him where he wants to go.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter of this one. KD against Tatum. KD drives in. And KD throws it down.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Up top, Tatum. 3-pointer, Hayward. Allen with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. Deflects the pass. Durant dishes to Irving. 3-pointer. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I gotta love how Irving forces the issue. He makes the D get aggressive with him. He's skilled at getting to the line.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so it's Boston with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep. LeVert grabs the miss. And here are the Nets. 8-point game. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
It's stolen by Allen.
Can't waste any time here.
And you're right.
Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
Shot's good by Walker.
And whenever the game is on the line, Walker is a great option to go to. He just has a knack for burying big shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Durant way outside. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Can't connect. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
that's going to determine whether or not a child that's born in poverty can climb out of it. I'm from Alpharetta, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. So my mom and I went to go and vote, and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Raptors. Welcome to 2K Sports Live. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now here's Irving. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go from the high post. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And it's sent back by Allen. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by VanVleet. Lowry against Irving, over Lowry. No good from Irving. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. Jumps up. It's tipped.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground.
That one goes in.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the layup is good.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
To the paint, here's Dinwiddie. Crafty move. Allen left side. Outside Irving. Back to Allen. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Siakam kicks to Lowry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, KD. Allen trying to break free. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Outside Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. For 3, VanVleet. A rebound by the Nets.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that one, good. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Siakam finds VanVleet. From outside the arc. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And it's Durant missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Durant. Gasol with the steal. For the finish, and it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. KD, that's for 2. Here's Jordan, outside for KD, over Siakam. The shot by KD, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Jordan.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thought.
It was always a team, and I think we...
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
There's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Davis in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Here's Powell, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Davis kicks to Gasol. Toronto working the ball around now. Tips it, and Gasol able to finish.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Prince misses, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Luwawu. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Powell finds Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Gasol with the steal. Hollis Jefferson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Gasol inside. He's against Jordan.
So polished offensively. Gasol good at making an impact on that end of the floor.
It's Prince on the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Pass to Luwawu. For 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside, Davis, pass to Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity, and oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Now here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. No good that time, so the Raptors will take it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
There's the triple. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 14. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 8. And the wing jumper offline. 1:07 left now here in the second.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
The pass to Anunoby. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Allen for 3. No good on that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. VanVleet with it, guarded now by Irving. Outside Gasol. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, also DeAndre Jordan out there. LeVert out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Knocks it loose. Jordan against Ibaka. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. They get the rebound. Jordan the pass to LeVert. Outside Durant. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Siakam. Oh, trying for it. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Some changes for Toronto. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for LeVert.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Allen. Davis against Irving. Allen in the post. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Nets trail by 10. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now here is Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Luwawu. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. Here's Powell. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Allen leading the charge.
You know, Allen really moves well for a player of his size, and he's always hustling. That set up the fast break finish there.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 6 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Prince. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gasol kicks to Davis. Hollis Jefferson in the post. Davis on the follow.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside
and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Boucher out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Lowry. Offensive rebound. Boucher kicks to Lowry. And here is Anunoby. Here's VanVleet. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Durant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lowry passes to Boucher. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Siakam. Boucher kicks to VanVleet. Raptors moving the ball around. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam for 3. VanVleet. And VanVleet is right there. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Count that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is Irving.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Here's VanVleet, and that one drops. VanVleet's got 4 this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
LeVert in the corner. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Lowry from outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Irving against Anunoby. Harris passes to Allen. Back to Harris. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Boucher with the steal. VanVleet outside. This one for three, and the three ball is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And here's LeVert following Fred VanVleet's three. LeVert the pass to Irving, stolen by VanVleet.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Fred VanVleet.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Dinwiddie's checked in. Here's Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here is Lowry. And he makes the first. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Johnson against Johnson. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Pass to Thomas. Gasol on the high post. There's Thomas with the three. Drops it in.
And you can sense that these fans...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it